Hi everyone, welcome back to the Stryd Workout of the Week. As always, my name is Evan. Today we'll be recapping last week's winners of the Stryd Workout of the Week social media contest, where you can enter every week to have your chance of winning a free month of the Stryd membership. And we're also going to build this week's Stryd Workout of the Week for you live. Last week's workout was Lindsay's half marathon prep. Thanks for everybody who entered, and you can see the winners here on the screen. Now, that workout served as a great half marathon prep and test effort if you're getting ready to race a half marathon later this summer or fall. We're gonna head now to the Stryd Workout Builder, where we will build this week's Stryd Workout of the Week. This workout is called 3 Peaks, and it's going to be a little bit more focused on your threshold, or if you're training for a half or a full marathon. It's a great workout with a little bit of volume, about 7.5 miles of volume total, or about 12 to 13 kilometers of volume total, where we'll target some specific marathon-ish intensity directly into a little bit of intensity right below your critical power while getting some recovery. Let's head into the Stryd Workout Builder now. We'll start, as always, with a standard warm-up. The warm-up we usually suggest is something that has a little bit of easy running, a little bit of quality running, and then a little bit of faster running, like strides. So about 10 to 15 to 20 second bouts. We'll build that for you now. We'll start with a 10-minute easy warm-up at 70 to 80% of your Stryd Auto CP. This is that sort of standard range that we find a lot of people end up falling into when they start to warm up, and it just gives you a little bit of time to make sure your legs are underneath you before adding a little bit of quality. The next step, we're going to add a 3-minute active block, and this is going to be between 96 to 100% of your Stryd auto-calculated critical power, or your Stryd Auto CP. This serves as a sort of stimulus to get your whole system ready. It's not too fast of a section, it's not too high intensity after that 10-minute section, but it gets your body prepared to give it your all and make sure that you're all warmed up and firing on all cylinders before we start the bulk of the workout. We'll add a 2-minute recovery section between 70 to 80% of your auto CP, and then we'll head into 4 times 20 seconds at 100 to 110% of your auto CP, with a 40-second recovery at 70 to 80%. Again, the purpose of these, coupled with that 3-minute section of intensity, is just to make sure that your legs are moving and you're ready before we start the workout. We'll do another 2-minute recovery block before we start the main section of the workout. And again, this is time for you to settle down, get that heart rate down a little bit before we dive into the intensity. The structure today is going to be 3-step repeats. The workout builder has a 2-step repeat function that we just used for the strides, but it also has a 3-step repeat function. And this is great when you want to do a little bit of change of intensity while keeping that recovery section before we head to a repetition of it. So we'll select the 3-step repeat, and we'll start by having the first section as a 2-mile. This will be just over 3 kilometers, or 3.2 kilometers in distance. A 2-mile section at 90 to 94% of your Stryd Auto CP. We'll make the second repeat, the second part of this repeat, a half-mile section, about 800 meters, and we'll make this a little bit higher intensity, and the purpose of this workout is going to be slightly stepping up that intensity as we go along. So we'll start with 94 to 97% for this half-mile section, and we'll slowly scale it up as we step through the workout. We'll have a 3-minute recovery section at 70 to 80% of your Stryd Auto CP before we make a copy of this 3-step repeat. When we make a copy, it'll just duplicate that whole block, and the only thing we're going to change here is change that middle section, that half-mile or about 800-meter section, and we'll change that intensity up 1%. So we previously had 93 to 97%. We'll just scale this up slightly, and we'll give you a little bit higher intensity. We'll keep that lower end at 94% and bump that higher end up a percentage point as well. We'll keep everything the same, and then we'll make another copy of This block, and again, same exact thing, just tweak that middle section and bump it up to 95 to 98% of your Stryd Auto CP. The purpose of this workout is to get you settled in that rhythm a little bit higher than zone 2, a little bit lower end of your zone 3 for your Stryd zone. Running that 90 to 94% is really a good place where you can fall into a rhythm, whether you're doing 10K training, marathon training. This might be right around your marathon projected power. And for a 10K or 5K plan, this could be that high-end sort of aerobic stimulus that you might be looking for. After we settle into that rhythm for those 2 miles, we're going to switch gears and run a little bit quicker and hit a sort of peak in the workout, hence the name 3 peaks. We have 3 separate peaks in this workout. And then we take our 3-minute recovery block and do it all over again. We have 3 of these. You could definitely subtract one of these steps if you feel like it's a little bit too much intensity. And if you feel like it needs a little bit more intensity and you want to add a little bit more distance, you can feel free to copy the first block and give yourself a little bit of extra running at that little bit lower intensity. We would not suggest copying the highest intensity block. We typically recommend padding a little bit more volume to get you a little bit more warmed up at the beginning with that little bit lower intensity before moving on. When all said and done, we're going to add a 15-minute cool down at the end of the workout between 70 to 80% of your Stryd Auto CP to wrap up the workout. Let's go over things briefly again, just to explain the purpose. We start with our standard warm-up, a 3-minute active section to get your legs moving a little bit quicker. We'll have a recovery, and then we'll do some strides, some 20-second on, 40-second off repeats before we do another block of recovery. Then we'll do 3 sets of a 3-step repeat, starting with a 2-mile or 3.2 kilometer block at 90 to 94% of your Stryd Auto CP before doing a half-mile or about 800 meter block at a little bit higher intensity. And that's the only thing that's going to change as we keep repeating these types of blocks throughout the workout. We'll do a 3-minute easy recovery before heading into the next block, and that half-mile section or that 800 meter section gets slightly higher intensity as that peak in the middle of the workout. Then we'll head into a cool down to finish the workout off. We hope that you enjoyed this workout. You can run it and tag your post on Instagram, Twitter, whatever social media you use with hashtag StrydWow. That's hashtag STRYDWOW for your chance to win a free month of Stryd membership. We look forward to seeing all the great entries, and we will see you next week for another Stryd workout of the week. Bye-bye.